There is a level of discipline that actually scares people. Not motivates them, scares them. You've probably seen someone like this. They wake up at the same time every day. They follow the same routine. They never seem to quit. While everyone else loses motivation after 2 or 3 weeks, they just keep going. No excuses, no breaks, no drama. And people look at them and think, something about this person is different. Today you're going to learn why. Because this kind of consistency is not motivation. It's not willpower either. It comes from a system that was practiced by Zen monks in Japan for centuries, a system called Guji. And once you understand it, you'll realize something shocking. The problem was never your discipline. The problem was how your brain works. But before we continue, take a second to subscribe to the channel and comment below the habit you want to build in your life. Now let me tell you a story. A programmer named Raphael had the same problem most people have. He wanted to improve his life, but he could never stay consistent. Gym, 2 weeks. Meditation, 1 week. Reading books, 3 pages, then the book disappeared into a drawer. Every week looked exactly the same. Monday, motivation. Wednesday, negotiation. Friday, surrender. Sunday, promises to start again next week. Raphael tried everything. Habit apps, rewards, accountability partners. Nothing worked, because he was fighting something invisible, his brain. Until one day he discovered something fascinating. Practiced meditation every single day for decades, without missing a day. And it has nothing to do with willpower. Inside Zen temples, there is a rule that changes everything. Practice must continue, without gaps. For example, in one temple in Japan, a bell rings every morning at exactly 3:30 a.m. And it has been ringing at the same time, every single day, since the year 1200. And every morning the monks wake up. Not 3:25, not 3:35, exactly 3:30. And here's the key. No monk lies in bed thinking, should I meditate today? That question doesn't exist anymore. Why? Because the decision was made long ago. Your brain sorts commitments into 2 categories, reversible and irreversible. Reversible commitments create negotiation. Irreversible commitments create action. When monks take their vows, they don't say, I will try to meditate. They say, I am a meditator. Their identity changes, and when identity changes, the negotiation ends. Raphael realized something important. All his promises were private. Private promises are easy to break. So he did something different. He wrote a public declaration. I meditate for 20 minutes every day at 5 a.m. for 90 days. Then he posted it online. His friends laughed. His girlfriend said he was being dramatic. His coworkers said he was trying too hard. Perfect. Because now quitting had a cost. Every morning, when Raphael wanted to quit, he imagined explaining to everyone that he failed after 3 days. Suddenly, continuing became easier than quitting. But there was still a problem. Every day he had to decide when to practice. Morning, evening, after work. These tiny decisions drain mental energy. So he removed the decision completely. 5 a.m. every day, no negotiation. Week 1 was painful. His body resisted waking up. Week 2, something changed. He started waking up a few minutes before the alarm. By week 3, he was already moving before his mind could argue. The habit was becoming automatic. But his brain found another loophole. Some days he meditated. Some days he read. Some days he worked out. Different activities, different routines. So the brain started negotiating again. Raphael fixed that too. Every morning became identical. 20 push-ups, 10 minutes meditation, 10 minutes reading, same order, same routine, every day, for 90 days. His friends called him robotic. His girlfriend said he was obsessive. Good, because repetition is how habits become automatic. Researchers studying habit formation discovered something interesting. When a behavior is repeated consistently for around 66 days, the brain transfers the action to automatic systems. You stop deciding. You just do it. Then life tested him. Day 35, he got sick. Day 40, he had to travel. This is where most people quit. Because of the all-or-nothing lie. If I can't do the full routine today, I'll skip it. But that creates gaps, and gaps are where old habits return. Raphael refused to create a gap. He did push-ups in an airport bathroom. He meditated in the back of an Uber. He read on the plane. Nothing was perfect, but the chain continued. And that's what matters. Because consistency isn't about perfection, it's about continuity. By day 70, something strange happened. Raphael no longer needed motivation. He would wake up and start his routine automatically. Push-ups, meditation, reading, sequence complete. People started noticing. Coworkers said he seemed different. Friends said he was becoming obsessive. Someone even said his discipline wasn't healthy. But Raphael smiled. Because when people say that, you know you're operating at a level they don't understand. Consistency isn't about forcing yourself forever. It's about repeating an action until it becomes who you are. You stop trying. You become. That's the real power of the Gucci system. Public declaration. Fixed schedule. One consistent routine. Practice without gaps. It doesn't just build habits. It changes identity. The inconsistent version of you disappears. New version takes its place. Someone who simply shows up. Every day. So the real question is this. Are you ready to become that person? Because once you do, people will look at you and say, that's not normal. And that's when you'll know you're finally on the right path. If this video changed your perspective, subscribe to the channel and turn on the notification bell. And tell me in the comments, what habit will you start today? Remember, the consistency that scares others is the consistency that transforms your life.